We got the intel we need, Commander. If we find this Willard and convince him to use this grafting... Been doing some thinking about what happened in the lab. I didn't realize till I saw the lab what a fool I was. Auntie's choice can't be trusted on their own with this research. If they could actually help folk like they claimed they would when they liberated Tau Ceti... Ain't just saying that, are you? Ortiz sent me a message because he knew I would take action. That I'd remedy the betrayal. Thanks, Commander. Maybe this is what folk mean by the architects setting things... Maybe this is...
Trimocular, arriving any moment now.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's
It's high time one of you scientist types responded to my calling cards. The position's been open for more than 2 days and already You want the role, it's yours. But I'm not budging on those hourly rates.
Let me guess. You're backfilling Rasmussen's position? Or all the scientists?
Both, obviously. Unless you mean to tell me Now, do you want the job or not? We're burning starlight. Decent. I'll have you know that profits were forecast.
That's not what we're... Look, we found your lab on Cloister. Friend of mine who succumbed to it. But after speaking with your... Rasmussen's now with Doc Tinsley in Fairfield.
I see someone failed out of the Auntie Cleo School of Persuasion. Why would I ever pursue something so dull as reform? How does it serve me?
Troopers are getting maimed in battle, and many civvies are getting sick from lack of food. Some creatures can regrow limbs and safely consume...
Ah, I see now. With grafts, our employees can get... But there is one small fly in the soup. Who exactly are you to dictate to me what we should be doing? I did not even know your name before you stepped...
When I joined up in Tau Ceti, I was promised that if I proved myself, I helped hunt down the fiend who destroyed our base on Golden Ridge. Fought off
Fine. Perhaps there is an opportunity here to expand our user base. But we can only pursue such a thing if we secure the But I will require proof that this little reformation of yours is a...
You say that as though you have something in mind.
I do. The commander of our fortified position on Praetor has been chomping. He will have all the minute details, of course, but assisting him and demonstrating your prowess will give us the leverage we need. I could tell you possessed a modicum of business sense. Head to Praetor.
Hold on. You didn't say any...
Heroism is nothing without exciting footage and a talking head.
You're about to enter territory controlled by Auntie's choice. Act accordingly, or you'll let...
That reporter's gotta be nearby.
I'm Orland Crawford, the outsourced, but never outmatched wartime correspondent.
The name's Inez, and yes, Willard Conan.
Now, let's not skip on introductions. Who is this you have with you?
Impressive, ain't it?
Can't say I've been terribly fond of your sort in the past. I'll just note you as a square yet effective.
Never seen a grafted trooper in action before, but I'm looking forward to watching you work. Their defenses are too great to face head-on, so you'll want to sneak in through the back entrance.
My camera drones will be filming the action from above, so do put on a good show. Blow up a few things, and use Inez's abilities to demonstrate the might of Auntie's choice. Yes?
They've detained several of our scouts. I'd like to see them returned. If you deliver this weapons cache to them and free them, they might...
This is quite the opportunity. Normally...
So what? If I hadn't come along, you all would have
Our motto is to leave no man behind, unless it breaches our contract and promises financial...
Once you infiltrate the blockade, neutralize our foes, and open the gates, our remaining troops will move in to secure the blockade for ourselves. The drilling crew near the chemical plant is working to punch a path through the mountains.
Or you could go through the automech production facility north of here. But that's where the scout...
Though I trust you may fare better than that poor sod did, I do look forward to... Ooh, and spare some time for me after you emerge victorious, won't you? What am I saying? Of course you will!
Here we are, about to kick the proverbial mantisaur nest. Hope you're ready for your close-up. Damn. Of course they got a bunker mech. We need to take it by surprise, without alerting the other troopers, mind.
The paradigm we serve. Supply.
Over here! Let us out!
Ain't no way they'll leave us here. We still got 43 months of boot camp loans to pay off. Fake law. I thought we'd be trapped in here forever.
Hey, tell me you've got a plan to deal with these guys. Just want to say I'm a...
On your feet, soldiers. You're free.
Hot damn! You're a real grafter. Sure wish I were authorized to hand out 3.7% Our hosts are still walking about, and it seems we're without our weapons. You ain't happen to... Oh, wonderful! Auntie always provides!
Takes all sorts.
Today's battle cry brought to you by the nutritious punch of Purpleberry Crunch.
Let's open the gate for that reporter and the troops before these bodies get cold.
Things I'm about to do. They won't see me coming.
I refuse it. Break's over.
Handle it. All charged up.
Killing spree.
Melding with shadows, activate.
Over here! Let's have a word with the hero of the moment for the wireless. Well, the blockade is certainly ours now, but that was hardly more impressive than any other raid in this long...
That hasn't stopped you lot from spinning a story before. You said something.
It's audio only, Trooper, and you're working with a true professional now. Let me...
Well,
Great! Recording's already begun. I'm here, live at the scene with the fearsome grafted soul... Inez, your destruction of those dastardly Protectorate troops...
I'm just, doing my part. I joined up because I believed in our mission, to liberate Arcadia. Reckon my actions illustrate that more than anything I could ever say. I ain't sure what else to say. What?
They want to hear sordid details, but not so sordid that it'll staunch their worst buying habits. Dear audience, the voice you just heard is that of the soldier's close associate, and eyewitness to... You also freed some of our troopers from the Protectorate's fiendish grasp. What?
Look, I did what anyone with an ounce of sense would do. Ain't gonna leave one of my own in such a state. And if I had it my way, I would have acted sooner. Yeah, that's exactly right. I plan on doing everything in my power to bring a swift end.
A heartwarming sentiment, but not too swift. In any case, those soldiers can finally return to their postings again. Now,
These graphs make me stronger. Good in a bind. I know I'm a bit of a curiosity. Ain't too many of us left. But there is so much good we can do with grafting, if we try. I got a plan, see? To start the grafting program up again. The research is promising, and with the...
a fascinating idea. I think we'd all... Before we wrap, have you anything else of note to tell our undoubtedly enraptured audience?
Oh, I got one. Ain't just a tested and true product that'll put you over the top. A graft like mine might also get you into orbit.
Ah, I see. A bit of cheeky product placement for zero-G whiskey. And that's a wrap. You can go back to slouching or sneering or whatever else it is you do. Astonishingly well. Rest assured, our listeners will be glued to their radios for all the lurid details.
Well, that's a damn sight better than I was anticipating. Willard will have to make good on our deal now.
You do that, and I will remain here burdened by the drudgery.
Ah, So the conquering but perhaps heroes is too strong a term, considering... Oh, where are my manners? Commander, Inez, meet our new
Yes, we've met. Now, let's not get overly ahead of ourselves. Putting on a show is 40%.
Well, I'd say these two certainly made our correspondence job easy.
Let's try not to exaggerate. It was a fine showing. Now, with her as the face...
Look, I know I ain't exactly the profile of a business partner, but I know medicine, and I know the potential...
Perhaps so, but unfortunately I can't be expected to simply... You know how it is. Low-level workers have a certain flair for lying and grifting.
But we can trust your word as her current supervisor. What sort of performance review might you give this associate?
Thanks.
That's a reasonable endorsement. Wouldn't fit in the one line.
So we have a deal then? I admit that the raid and the interview may not have gone as swimmingly as I would have liked.
Suppose I can make good on the funding after all. We'll see in time where this array...
So that's it. We're clear to restart the grafting program.
Of course not. Unless said folk agree to it. When the time is right, I will reach out to you for further planning. You have been instrumental, soldier. Inez, well done indeed. Afraid not. Farewell.
Willard, Vice President Conan, sent me a message and they all agreed to fund the grafting program. They even thought to bring me into middle management for the program. Can you believe it? After you and I finish what we set out to do for Arcadia, of course. I'm realizing now that I never thought I'd be at the forefront of a military... Reckon you could say I proved myself after all. Anyhow, that's enough sorting my...